Namaste, my friends. I'm here with you again. My name is Pavel Kalagin. I'm a yoga teacher by the system of the Swami Sivananda, pretty known guru in the world. He lived in the 20th of century, so he's an amazing master. He wrote about 300 books. He helped a lot of people. His students opened a lot of ashrams all around the world. So it's amazing school. Basically, it's a kind of mix, because today it's very difficult to follow just one tradition, only jnana yoga or only karma yoga or only, let's say, hatha yoga or raja yoga, any yoga. It's kind of, for today it's some mix always. Let's say it could be major thing like your yoga, let's say you do raja yoga, but it's some bhakti over there, it's some karma yoga over there, and everybody is different. So each approximately 100 years or 200 years, some gurus, or few of them, they just doing comments on holy scriptures, holy books about yoga, do comments, and just redoing it, they build the new, how to say the better, they combine it, I would say, the aspects of, let's say, yoga and vedanta in a way which is good for the people who lives now, today, because the scriptures very old, and some of them 5,000 years, and it was another people, another consciousness, another atmosphere, another world, everything was different. So it's very hard to just to take it and just do it. That's why we really need some gurus who know Sanskrit, who reincarnated, like a guru, and who is doing the right combination, not to losing the roots, the energy, the essence of yoga. Because many schools, they lost it. It's just kind of something new. It's not yoga anymore, some sport or something. But in the same time, it should be comfortable to do, possible to do in the reality, in today's reality. That's important. That's why we need gurus so much. And I also have a guru. I had few of them, and now I have Swami Sivananda. He's a student of the Shivananda, of the Vishnu Devananda, one of the main students of Swami Sivananda. A little confusing, but anyway, my spiritual name is Sankara. I'm right now I'm in my small ashram in Brooklyn, 2021. I'm in the States about 35 years. Originally I'm from Russia. I lived in Ukraine for some while, so my English is okay, but anyway, sorry about some pauses or sometimes I'm slowing down because I'm not sure how to translate some words, some spiritual, like philosophy words. Like it's not easy, even for who knows English. Yeah, and what else? Yeah, I'm initiated in tradition, but I'm not fanatical. I have my mantras, so I'm not trying to do some brainwash. I'm pretty. I like golden middle. I don't like criticized. I don't like to push you, to force you into the tradition or anything like that. Yeah, I have pretty good camera, but by the way, I might look a little pale, like that's the way it is. It's like looking like too much white color, and that's the problem. For now, we cannot do anything, but we're working on it. Yeah, it doesn't take like all natural colors on the skin or the walls. It's kind of yeah. Anyway, I study about 38 years from childhood, about 30 years, 38 years, about 30 years I teach, mostly private lessons. I had groups, but I like private lessons now better. Yeah. I don't know who, when, and how will see this video. That's why I'm doing a little introduction about myself and what is this all about. I have few platforms, YouTube in here, like visit it. I have it's many videos in here about philosophy, about asanas, pranayamas, very practical one, about food, about many others, about meditation. So welcome. It's all not commercial. I have a site, it's in Russian language, but you can translate it there. It's a good program, 162 languages, even big companies using it. It's pretty good translated. So on this site you can download it or read for free absolutely my book. I'm publishing the books. It's kind of Vedic way culture books, but it's small aphorisms, small phrases. It's about 7,000 in my main book. It calls The Essence on the Altar of Love. So yeah, you can Google it also, so it's absolutely free. I have about 10,000 of different kind of phrases. It's a spiritual phrases mostly. Yeah, it comes from my heart, from I don't think about them, it just comes to me naturally. Sometimes when I'm sleeping. Yeah, and every day I put them on internet, on the Facebook, on Instagram. I'm inviting you also, for today at least, put some comments before video, like, or you're gonna see the site pavelkalagin.yoga.com under and other things like platforms I have. So welcome. Comments very important, because it's not from ego, it's not from, because I'm not commercial about that. It's not like I need more likes, like it's, but it's helping people when you're writing something, when you're thinking about something, when you're writing, not just me, but many people, like writing their like experience, how they think, and it might be very helpful for other people. So basically it's karma yoga. And to help people, it's like, I think it's more important like than anything else. Most important thing. Yeah, that's the real yoga. Yeah, I think the topic for today, uh, it's a diet, it's a food. uh, who study yoga, for the yoga people. It might be interesting not only for the people who does yoga or in Vedanta tradition. In Sivananda it calls like yoga Vedanta centers, yoga Vedanta tradition, because Vedanta and yoga philosophy very close, like almost the same. Yeah, it's one of the six main tradition in Hinduism. Yeah. So it's a very sensitive topic. Of course, my videos you can look separately, like separate from each other. They're not connected. But in a way, in yoga, everything is connected in the same time. So if you watching the videos how to meditate, you should know a little bit about relaxation, about proper asana you're gonna meditate in, about food also. It's all connected, like in life. So I strongly recommend you to see not just my videos, about different topics, different angles about yoga. If you, let's say, interested about some in particular thing, like some meditation, let's say, don't stop on it. Like, explore your world, like try to find information better from good gurus, of course, and real books, classic books, like not only about meditation, because you should know what is meditation, like the history of meditation, history of yoga, history of India, history of Vedanta, and many other topics. So that's very important to study yoga. It's not going to be successful. You're not going to be successful in some technique, you can say, if you don't do the other things, which is connected and helping, let's say, meditation to be. So the diet also, what we eat, of course, it's connected to what we do, what kind of lifestyle we have, the place we live, our tradition we have, like our karma. It's all connected. So I'm not judgmental about, I'm not too crazy about food, like from. So now we're starting basically the topic. Everybody is different and different cultures, and it's better not to be fanatical with that, because it's very serious thing, when your generations, many generations, like, or eating like certain food. Let's say you living in Siberia, like, and then you moved to India and started to eat the absolutely different food, like an absolutely yeah, it's in your blood, like the information about food, and you can die even, like you can have some illnesses, and it's not gonna be too good. For some people, thank God it's working, but for some, no, because some people like reincarnated in a different places, like in one life he was like Chinese, in another life he could be Englishman or anything like that. But most of the time the person reborn, like reincarnated in the place that his relatives were living, like generations before. So take it seriously. Um, don't play with it. I played with it and I did a lot of damage to myself when I was young. Like when I started, I didn't have enough protein. You know, like I stopped to eat meat. Like not step by step, but sudden, like instantly. You know, like right away. And try not to do that. If you're changing your diet, try to do it step by step at least, and see what happens. And better to work with your doctor, like to do blood work and listening to your heart and listening to your teacher. And it depends on the situation, like you, about weather, climate, like about you, what kind of work you do, what kind of yoga you do. You should, you know, like everything should be in balance, natural. Don't force it. That's the first thing I wanna share it with you, because I'm, you know, like I'm a little meditative person, and I'm a little slow sometimes. So, and I'm not looking at the screen all the time because my vision is bad. But by the way, I recommend you to do exercise, yoga exercise for eyes. I have video about that, so it's welcome. So, what else about food? First of all, of course, I'm against to kill animals, especially cows. Let's say they suffer so much and then eat it. Like, I'm against it. Yeah, but in the same time, like I said, I don't like criticize anybody. You know, everything's from God. You know, like God see everything, and everything is God. So I don't judge actually nobody. Like I don't judge people who eat meats. You know, who eat meat, like, and everything. But I'm against it. So, but I'm not gonna kill them. I'm not gonna, you know, like to do something bad about them. It's not me. In yoga, you should be very polite and understandable. You know, like I said, generations and generations they did it. So it's not time yet to not stop and eating, you know, like cows. Of course, we're not supposed to. It's so much suffering, and then it's in the blood. They fear in the blood, and then it goes to us, and we have that fear also. So it's affecting us, and it's just horrible, like, to kill, right? Yeah, but this talk it's going into the different, like, different topic, different story. It's bad not, it's bad just to kill at all, you know, like anyone. So remember, don't kill, like don't. It's the moral things. It's in yoga. It's first, you know, like also like in any other religion. Yoga not religion. It's spiritual tradition, but still, yama niyama it calls, like the qualities you should have and the moral things, ethics. Like it's most important. So that's another thing. So, but I don't judge, but I'm against it to kill in general, and eating it also. I don't eat meat, by the way. But I was born in Russia, and I was trying to be completely vegetarian, and I can't be, for now, completely vegetarian. I eat some seafood, you know, some fish, you know, and I don't want to do it, but I was trying. I was even like in the hospital, so you know, like it's a certain thing, like you can you choosing yourself, like it depends of you already. I couldn't do any yoga, any good like things for people. So I'm being honest with you. I could say like, no, I'm vegetarian, I'm even vegan, you know, like I respect these people who is vegan and who is vegetarian. I'm for it, you know, like, and most of my students like that. Most of my teachers and people I know in yoga and vedanta, vegetarian and vegan. So, but they have some structure, you know, like for them it's natural because of many reasons, because of health, tradition, and other things. With me, like I have some chemical disbalance, like in the head, and you know, like other things, and different kind of traditions and blood, genes, and other things, and completely for today at least. Like eggs I eat. I can go, but at least I don't eat meat, you know, like beef or any lamb, like let's say red meat, let's say, yeah, pork. Yeah, it's another thing. And by the way, I don't feel too much guilt about it. I hope I can, but for now it's like, for today it's like that. I was vegetarian for a while, and I hope I will. Even Dalai Lama eating meat, because if he's not gonna eat it, he's gonna die almost right away. He's got some serious illness about like some, and he choose, even he's eating meat. He's number one, like he's Dalai Lama, number one in Buddhism, you know, and he's eating meat with Muslim people, you know, like and please don't like judge him, because he knows what he's doing, you know. I'm not like I said, I'm for vegetarian thing, yeah, but you should see your own situation, be reasonable, let's say that. And another thing, it's better with yoga, it's better not to eat heavy food. That's most important thing, you know, like heavy, like bread is heavy, let's say, some oils are heavy, you know, like any heavy food, so which you eat and you feel like you're full, or you heavy yourself, and you don't have to eat too much, little by little, like you can eat like all day, but each time not too much. Yeah, drink enough water. Yeah, and of course regular things like healthy diet, even without yoga, like no junk food, you know, like no any junk food, processed food in the pockets, you know, in the stuff like that, frozen foods, it's dead food. Yeah, it should be cooked like the day you eat, at least. Better like right after the cooking, like about 4 hours the energy. I mean, let's say you did the juice, fresh juice, like from carrot. Only few minutes the prana stays there, real prana, like fresh, and then it's gone. It's energy of it. And about 4 hours the all vitamin stays. Like next day, if you put it in the fridge or something, it's gonna be something over there, but very little, because today like we have not so good lands already, we're using too much chemistry, and it's not the same apple like it was 100 years ago. So it's we don't have like enough vitamins, minerals, acids in the food right now. Especially in junk food, it's basically nothing there. So it's better to eat less, but organic one. Even organic, not so good today. Right now, it's organic supposed to be. So it's better to. Of course, it's difficult. Sometimes it's more expensive, but try to go for it. If you're poor and you can't, I understand you. It's not like I'm trying to say like what's the best, but everybody can like have different different things like in life. Some people are poor, some people are sick, some people something else, whatever. Yeah, but in yoga, like I said, not too heavy, and better not to eat like at least like 2-3 hours before you do yoga, because it's bad when you eat and you do any sport like that. Yoga is not sport, but even with yoga it's the same rule. Try not to drink a lot right on the like after you did yoga. It's also not so good. Yeah, in yoga it's better not to eat too much spices, like spicy food, not sweet spices. Let's say like spicy food, like peppers, like stuff like that. Spice, pepper, and everything, anything like that. Because why? Because it's like it makes you hyper. Like it's better not to drink coffee, and of course drugs, alcohol, of course better not to. And actually red meat and blood make you hyper, and spicy food make you hyper. In India, of course, many spicy food, but not everybody yogi over there. It's like any other country. They eating it because they need to kill some bacteria, some viruses, like to survive. And it's also like I understand it, and of course I'm not judging them for that. But in ashrams, they don't eat spicy food, like in Sivananda ashrams for sure. Yeah, because it's more clean there, like it's and when in poor neighborhoods in India, let's say, and it's possible to eat not spicy food. Yeah, about milk, it's some you can drink milk, but basically it's by nature it's for the small child, for the small cow, like it's the adult person not kind of digest it well. Yeah, I'm not gonna go into the chemistry thing. If you digest it okay, you can drink it. Yeah, before sleep, of course not to eat right before sleep, but also don't be too hungry when you're doing yoga and when you go to sleep. Keep the middle. Before you're going to sleep, it's good to eat little dairies, like some Even milk, yeah. I like goat products. Like goat milk. It's uh, much more vitamins in it. I like it. Yeah. About amino acids. Yeah, you can do some shakes. Of course, it's plenty of them today. Spirulina. It's very good for. Uh, it's a lot of amino acids there. Of course, beans. I'm talking about vegetarian things right now. If you eat like eggs or fish, of course it's there. Yeah, better not to eat like I said, heavy. It's fried food. Let's say French fries. You could say like like for example, it's heavy. It's like trans fat. It's bad for you. It could cause cancer even, and you can gain weight. You know, not fried food. It's put it in the oven or eat it like fresh, like salads. Fresh salads are good. Fresh juices, of course, good. And don't mix uh, vegetable juice, like vegetables, and fruits. It's supposed to be fruit juice, and separately you can drink vegetable juice. Like better not to mix, let's say, carrots with oranges, let's say. I'm not going to explain why. It's long story, and it's about diet. It could be also like 10 videos, 20 videos. It's so many about it. Better not to eat too salty, not natural sweet things like regular white sugar. Is not so good for you. Yeah, mostly people knows about it today. Uh, some supplements are very good for you, like omega-3 amino acid. Like it's extremely good. It lowers your cholesterol. Yeah, you can drink sometimes when you need energy, B complex, or vitamin C when you feeling you're getting sick, but not more than 500 at once. It's gonna be stones in the kidneys then, could be. Yeah, and who have sensitive stomach, take ester C. Yeah, that's about vitamins. But minerals, just drink good mineral water. Yeah, because the supplements with the mineral, it's stones, like calcium or magnesium. It's doesn't the body doesn't take it well. It's not absorbing. And amino acid, I said, like you can take it from. We already spoke a little bit about it. So not heavy, no junk food. Of course, it's plenty about, especially the person. You can, let's say, some herbs is good. Of course, you can drink like not coffee, or like again, instead of caffeine, like chamomile, stuff like that. If you're really serious about diet, um, study Ayurveda. Very ancient like thing, Ayurveda. It goes with the yoga also, and it's a good, very good books about Ayurveda and food, of course. His name is Vamadeva Shastri. It's a spiritual name, but real name is David Frawley. David Frawley. His books are really amazing about it. Sivananda books very good about diet also. Yeah, but it's too in Shivananda it's most like much more strong, like like much more straightforward. Yeah, strongly about vegetarian. Yeah. What else? I think pretty much this is it. Usually I'm not doing the very long videos, so and sometimes my video is not easy to see because everybody is running too much, and I'm not running anywhere, trying to stay in the moment. So that's about it, I guess. Don't drink too much when you eat. A little bit, not too much. It's also good to know. Yeah. If you put honey, don't put it in a very hot tea, don't put it. It's supposed to be warm. Otherwise, the honey becoming poison. Yeah. If I forgot something, like what else is good? Of course, for it's look at your situation, and if you need more amino acids, you can take it from also from the yeah, from nuts. Yeah, it's a lot of amino acids in nuts. And try to be simple in the food. Don't mix too much different stuff. That's another thing. Like eggs, like fish, and together like many things. Don't try to be more simple. Like if you eat rice, you can put little vegetables, like, but don't do a lot of things into it. It's better for digestion than for everything. And also Ekadashi, it's very good. It's a certain day when you not eating at all, like 24 hours. Uh, it's a plenty of calendars, like on the internet you can find easily. So it's very good to do the Ekadashi. Like, oh, don't eat like once a week, not to eat. For people who have diabetes, like don't do that. Who can? It's it's purifying your system, cleaning your system. It's very good. You can take some antioxidants. Like sometimes I take like green tea. Some green tea it's without caffeine exist. Yeah. And also who can do few days a week not to eat at all. It's also exists in yoga for purification and for many other reasons. Of course, if you're ready for that, if your teacher said you're ready for that and you can feel it, you can do that also. Yeah, it's very beneficial. Yeah, I think this is it. Of course, better not to talk and, and look at some gadgets, not to read, not to speak when you eat, and do it slowly. That's very important, with concentration on the flavor. Don't use a lot of sauces, like it's better not to. More simple, better. Okay, I think that's enough for today. Good luck to you. Stay healthy. Namaste.